Righty-ho, and hello and welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway? The show which makes the contestants live on their wits, think on their feet and talk through their aphorisms. Featuring tonight, Jim Sweeney, England's answer to the boy wonder, Stephen Frost, England's question to the boy wonder, Josie Lawrence, this show's resident girl wonder, and Tony Slattery, who normally just makes us wonder. Ladies and gentlemen, the contestants. Right, now, we start with a game called Film and Theatre Stiles. Jim and Stephen, would you like to come down? I'm going to give them a little scene to act in just a moment. But we'd like some film styles, some theatre styles. Anyone got Flower Pot Men? Oh yes. You got a lot of good plays, obviously. And Thunderbirds. Anybody go out at all to see? Pantomime, right. Shakespeare.
Theatre of Cruelty.
Theatre of Cruelty. That's what we're doing here. Anyway, that'll do. Yes, Jim, you're going to Stephen to ask for Stephen's daughter's hand in marriage. OK? Where you go. I'll give you some stars in a moment.
So, you want to marry my daughter?
No, I want to marry your daughter's hand.
What?
It's the most beautiful hand I've ever seen. I've been in love with that hand since the first day I saw it. The first day it met my cheek rather hard.
What's wrong with her feet, goddammit?
Feet, I've seen feet like that before, but never a hand like that, so beautifully manicured. Can I? Oh, can I?
You take a hand, you take the rest of her body.
Pantomime.
The rest of her body? It's not here, is it? I'll tell you what, boys and girls, if you see the body come up behind me, you all say, it's behind you, won't you?
No, you won't.
Oh, well done. Son, I'll tell you what, let's sing the body song. You know it best.
Hang on, let's up the intellectual level to the Flower Pot Men.
Little weed.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Does she talk like you as well?
Shakespeare.
So,
Is this my daughter's hand I see before me? Yes, it's hers.
I would have a hand, I would have that hand, and I and that hand shall together live as hand and husband.
Hand and husband, ne'er shall you live. For did Dunstan would come to us, therefore would we build a hut and live near to see each other again.
Hang on. I got a phone call from the RSC for you two. They're saying stop doing it like that. Let's end on Western.
Well, you gonna let me marry your daughter or what?
My daughter, Consuela. She don't like you, she told me. She said you're only interested in one thing, her hand.
OK, let's end it. Thank you. I think Stephen wins that on a more convincing Flower Pot Man impression. 55 points to you. Now let's have Josie and Tony, if you'd like to come on down. This will be a motion option. I'm going to give you some scenes, a scene to do in a moment. Get some different emotions. Something like sort of lustily or something like that. I'll throw that one in myself. Lustily. Depression. I think that was just a sort of general comment about the audience. I had a bit of depression up here. Yeah, so depressed, yes.
Pity.
Envy, yes. And what was that? You said pretty. Were you just talking to me? Oh, pity. Oh, you are talking about me, yes. Envy. So pitiably, yes. Any more?
Hate.
Greedily. Oh, greedily is a good one. I haven't had that for a while. Oh, let's do that one. And your scene, then, is... what is it? You're in the laundrette. You're two people in the laundrette, or two items in the laundrette, I suppose. Where you go?
Your shirt ran very badly, didn't it, in the wash?
Sorry, you're talking to me?
Yes, I am. What cycle should I put my underpants on? I've got a Raleigh or a tandem. No, that's just my laundrette joke.
Let's have a look at your underwear, then.
Oh, it's embarrassing.
It's a funny tan colour. Oh, excuse me.
So do it in a depressed way.
That's not the colour of the underpants. I just had a bit of an accident.
Oh, no, I can smell you from here.
It's depressing, isn't it?
It's depressing working in a laundrette.
I'll just turn down the horizontal hold on that shirt.
Speak for yourself.
Greedily.
Do you like that
I love that shirt. I can't get enough of it.
I like it too, and it tastes good. Would you like to try it?
Yeah, get out of it first.
No, this shirt is mine, I tell you, mine.
No, it's mine.
And I want that jacket, too.
Well, you can have... I want my underwear. I'm going to eat them.
Pity.
You're pathetic, aren't you?
Pity? That's insult. Pity me for I've just eaten my underwear in a public place.
Pity, pity, pity.
That didn't go anywhere. Let's end on lustily.
I don't want to pity you. I want to lick you. I don't want your clothes to go in that washing machine. I want to lick them clean. I want to lick you clean.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much. That's in there. I think I'll have to give that one to Josie Lawrence. 53 points there. Now we come to a game called Helping Hands. This is for Jim and Stephen. If you'd like to come down, they're going to act out a situation. But to help Jim, Tony will provide the hands for him, so he hasn't got to worry about that. And he's got a table in front of him. And the idea here, Stephen, is... The idea is that you're going to help prepare a party. So that's what you've got to act with those bits of props and table, and away you go now.
Oh, you're here, where have you been? You're late, look at the time, it's flying by. Party be starting soon, got to get everything laid out, all the stuff
sorry.
here.
Yeah,
All stuff
right,
here. Got the
okay.
hats, put your hat on.
Sorry.
Hat on, something might turn up. I'll put my hat on like that, right? Oh, look, we look splendid.
Well, it's got... All right. Well, is there anything I can do? Because it will start in a minute. Can I help?
Yeah. The napkins.
Yeah.
The napkins.
What do you want me
Where's the napkins? Oh, there they are. Oh, blimey, there goes the glass. Origami napkins, quick as you can. Fold them into some interesting thing.
Okay, right, there you
Look, a dachshund. What do you think?
It's a bit bald, isn't it?
Oh, don't throw that back at me. I've been in hell all this week trying to do this party.
What about the stick? We make some, decorations and we stick them up, make the place look
Yeah,
nice.
that's a good idea. We'll do that with these
Yeah?
these things down here.
No. That's a tequila sunrise, isn't it?
It's a decoration. We can put it on the table. They might like it.
Okay.
All right, I'll try these ones out. These ones out.
I'll do that. You blow the balloons up.
Oh, yeah, all right.
I'll do this. You blow the balloons
I
up.
wish this table was a bit higher. Yeah. I'll blow the balloons out. Here we go.
Have you been drinking before the party started?
Here we go. Oh, sorry.
I can't lick that. Can you lick that for me?
Yeah, I'll lick it. Pass it to me. Oh, it looks splendid, you think? Oh, yes, that looks great. What else?
So what do we do with the streamers?
Oh, the streamers, well, you pick them up, right? You just pick them up and you oh.
Oh, that's good. I like that one.
Like, we've thrown them in after
I like that one, yeah.
Back to the napkins, more
No,
origami, quick, they'll be here soon.
They'll be here any minute. Quick, we need to put the...
Oh, no!
Yes.
Oh, no, we're here ready.
Quick, have a drink. Calm yourself down. Have a drink.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, dear. I think we'll have to give some extra points there for the unseen Tony Slattery there. I know he was enjoying himself back there. So let's go on to a game called Props. And I'll divide into two pairs of two for this. Tony and Jim, just rummaging around here. You've got to come up with as many different ways of using that in the time available. At the same time, the other appearing of Josie and Stephen, you have to come up with different ways of using that. All right, and I'll buzz between the two pairings as I get the idea of what you're doing, starting with you, Tony and Jim.
It's Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Hello, and here we have a punk Scotsman.
Is there a clan meeting around here someplace?
And these little creatures are often found in the lower regions of the Amazon... Oh, it's cheeky little...
Oh, bingo time. Contemporary Israeli architecture 42.
I can't find my hamster.
Hello, my name's Esther Ranson.
Have you got any Emac?
Hello, I'm the camp chef from Crossroads.
Now then.
Okay, thank you very much. Well done. All right. Oh, dear. I think I've... Get some extra points there for the mentioning of Jimmy Savile, yes. Right, now let's do a game called Old Job, New Job. If Tony and Jim would like to come down, what I'd like you to do, you've got to pretend you're in a pizza parlour, working in a pizza parlour, and Stephen is going to join you. He's also going to be working in a pizza parlour, but he used to have another job. What job do you think he's just finished?
Jockey.
Mountain climber.
Well, Stripogram's quite good, but mountain climber, I think, is better. So let's go with... So mountain climber. So where you go? Just do it.
I've created a new pizza based on your acne.
Don't have a go. There's table 14 over there want a deep pan special. They want it quick, please.
Oh, all right. And I'm going to call it Quattro Passioni.
Sorry I'm late, boys. Got a bit of a cramp on.
Well, hurry up. It's the madhouse out there.
Garlic bread for table 3.
Wait a minute, is that cheese there, bowl of cheese?
Yeah.
Claim it for Norway. Right.
It's for table 3, not Norway.
What? It's for base camp 3. I've just come from base camp 3.
Oh, shut the window. Look, come on. We need to take the pictures.
Quick, you mad
out
fool,
there.
you mad fool! Quick, tie the spaghetti to each other, then if one goes, we all go.
Right, OK.
But that woman's eating it.
Oh, no!
Okay, thank you very much. I'll work out the points of that game. We'll take a quick break. See you after that. Bye. Took me slightly by surprise there, but you're back anyway. And now we're going to play a game called Prison Cell. We've got the prison cell all sort of built in the studio already. And this is going to have a complicated plot here, but Josie is a sort of prison visitor or social worker, and she's going to be visiting a variety of prisoners. And it's a strange sort of visit because the prisoners are going to sing what their crimes were or the reason why they're in prison. So, Jim, you're somebody who's committed a burglary. Where do you think he's burgled? Buckingham Palace, which for our American viewers will remind you it's where the Queen lives. And Josie, you've got to sing some sort of advice to him. So away you go. This is with Richard Branch.
Hello.
Hello. Tell me, what crime did you commit and how can I help?
Well, I will tell you this because you got a nice face. I went and robbed Buckingham Palace. That's what I did. I stole the Queen's crown.
The Queen's crown?
She was well cheesed off. She was extremely annoyed and hit me all over town.
Don't be worried about your stay in prison. Nobody bears you any malice. I went there and checked with the Queen. She wants you to come back to the palace. Bring all your friends, your lovely friends, especially the one called Georgie, because she wants to see him do again what he did to that little corgi.
Yes, good, very good, yes. I imagine that Stephen has killed something. So what has he killed? Jeremy Beadle. A happy-ish thought, but someone not quite so specific and not so ready to sue. Sorry? A bald dachshund. I take that's an unkind reference to somebody here. A bald dachshund.
How are you coping in here? Tell me about it.
I came towards this country just to see the World Cup in '66. And this little sausage dog came walking up to me, and it made me feel sick. And I took out my sharp knife, and I scalped it there and then. And then it went untold in me. And listen, what happened then? I slit its throat, I cut off its tail, and stuffed it in its mouth. I took it home to where my father lived, and had some sauerkraut. Oh, yeah.
I can get you out on bail, I think. I've got enough money in the fund.
Very good.
But only if you promise me you won't kill any more dash hunts. You know it really makes me sick to think that what you do is killing doggies because you hate the mess they make with their poo.
That's a rather unkind verse, that didn't it, poor old dog? I don't know if he's got something against bald dachshunds. Now, let's say, Tony, so he's run off with something or somebody. What do you think he's run off with?
Traffic codes.
Sorry?
Traffic codes.
Run off with traffic code? Sounding a funny one over there. What was that one over there? Sorry?
Sumo Wrestler.
Run off with a sumo wrestler. Excellent.
Run off with the sumo wrestler.
Sumo wrestler, yes. Someone's been reading your diaries, Tony. Anyway, where you go?
Look out, B! Here comes Vinegar Tits!
Tell me about your crime, Slasher.
Do you want to hear about that crime or the other one?
The other one.
All right. I'll take a chance with you. Let's have a little Betty. You guess why I like fat people? Because they're sweaty. I lose myself in their folds of skin. That's where my lust begins. That's where I want to marry a sumo wrestler from Gay Paris.
Gay Paris.
Yeah.
That's quite a long way to go. Why are you so in love? Why did you run away with the sumo? You've got to stay in prison now. The sumo guy don't want you back. But you can carry on wearing the nappies that go straight up your crack.
Very good. I'll give everybody a lot of points. 55 points that one. Double points for Tony for taking the prison bars away from me. How very kind of you. Let's go to another game called Film Dubbing. This is for Josie and Stephen, if you'd like to come down. We've got a film here from which the original soundtrack has been removed, and they're going to add a new one. And they start that when the film starts, which should be about now.
Hello, turn the liquid on. Turn the liquid on.
Hey, what for you doing? Switch this bloody machine off.
Hey. Oh, that's how you do it. I thought it was this one here. I thought it was this one that if you push it...
There.
Oh, it's not going to do the baby any good.
I'm stoked at the When you said... What?
Don't talk to me. I'm pregnant, and I must tell you, I want the big boy.
You're gonna get a... Oh,
yes, a big boy.
You're gonna get a big toy soon. What you wearing my Nancy at night dress for? I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna come back and say...
Okay, you're gonna stay here?
Yes, no, I'm going to stay. When you said you were gonna get me a vibrator, I didn't know you had that in mind. What you wearing this night dress for?
I got it from Laura Ashley.
Yes, very good, yes. Yes. A lot of marks there to both Stephen and Josie, and bizarrely also Jim and Tony for no particular reason. So let's go on to a game called Party Quirks. This is basically for Tony Slattery to show off his skills as the host of a party. All the others are guests of the party. Look at the envelopes in front of them. In each envelope there's a way of behaving, a quirk, and they have to incorporate that into the way they improvise this next game. And Tony has to work out what it is just by, well, seeing it and using his intelligence and whatever else comes to hand. So if the guests are to come in ready to any party body. Get on with it, Tony.
All right.
And is the party underway?
Oh, yes, it is. I've just put my extra heavy-duty sunglasses on in case Clive arrives without a hat.
Right, well, I'll just improvise a bit more party while we're...
Well, the chill, thank goodness. Hello, Josie, come on in.
Hello, I've got my invite, Tony. Somebody tried to give me 2 old invites, but I thought, no, I'll just keep this invite, please. Oh, nice drinks. Oops, slipped it down your jacket. Let's have a look. The stain says hot, the label says
not.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. Take 2 mad cows into the shower?
Anyway, I'll just go and scrub some serviettes.
Go on, then. Hello, Jim, come on in.
Yeah, come on in, isn't it, Tony? Come on in, have a good time, isn't it? Like we did down in Bournemouth, Tony. That was a good time, wasn't it, eh? Managed to get the custard cream off, did you, Tony? Know what I mean? Of course, I could keep quiet about it. I'll just have some of this soup.
Yes, have some soup.
Yeah, you're looking well.
Thank you.
Got any photographs, Tony? Any photographs? I've got some photographs, Tony. Know what I mean?
I haven't got a bloody clue. This is the wildest party I've ever been to.
Hi, Tony, how you doing?
I'm fine, man.
How you doing, all right? How you doing? I'm good. You good? Okay, I'll just have some grits. I'll have some grits.
Yeah.
Right,
You're ducking and diving,
Ducking and
aren't you?
diving, yeah.
Yeah. You're a boxer.
Yeah, that's right,
This cream cheese is lovely.
Shut
I
up,
just
and
can't
don't you
believe the whiteness. Look at the whiteness of this cream cheese.
You think you're living in a bloody commercial, you do. And don't try and blackmail me again!
Tony. Just a shame you're not getting any points because you were rude about me at the beginning. So there it is. Now we're on to a game called Scenes from a Hat. This is for all 4 contestants, if you'd like to sort of arrange yourself on either side of the performing area. And before the show started, the audience kindly wrote out little suggestions of scenes that they could do, and I'm just going to pull them out of the hat and see how we go, and I'll buzz when I've got the idea of what you're doing. First one is Noddy Town after an earthquake. Is it Noddy Town? I think it's Toy Town, but anyway, Noddy's Town after an earthquake.
My ears. Where are my ears?
A bald man going into a hairdresser's demanding a haircut.
You must be joking, Mr. Anderson. I can't do anything.
Oh, dear. You've had 2 warnings, Tony. You'll be shipwrecked on a desert island.
Friday?
No, it's Thursday.
Oh, all right.
Thank you.
Sorry, that amused me. I don't know why. It didn't mention baldness in it. That was one. They think they can hear a ghost in their house.
Here, George.
Yeah?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a ghost, doesn't
No,
it?
it's the Bee Gees rehearsing next door.
Oh,
You can imagine that if Steve Davis were a concert violinist. Well, it's the same as him doing anything else. Behind the bike sheds.
How's it going, headmistress?
Ballet in a chip shop.
Non-brewed condiment, please.
That's going on. Dropping a contact lens in a bubble bath.
Hello, Josie. Oh, blimey. Hang about, I'll get it.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go back in there. All right. And I'm afraid that's the very last game we're playing tonight, and totalling up the points, I see that Tony Slattery is this week's winner, so well done. Well done, Tony. I'm going to read the credits in the style of my choosing, do it in the style of a drunken Australian soap star. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Sweeney, Stephen Frost, Josie Lawrence, Tony Slattery, Richard Vance, and me, Clive Addison, say good night. Good night.